Okay.
All this money.
That moment where you have to wait. There we go. 10 seconds in, and then the stream actually starts up how it should. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream of Dead Space. And here I've got Sean on with me today because we're going to be doing a little bit of commentary over the top of the game while Sean's breaking it.
Yeah, I'm breaking the game.
So what do you think about it so far, dude? Because I know you've completed it, so...
I've completed about 7 times already.
Jesus.
I'm just doing the hardest difficulty again because the achievement didn't glitch. It glitched through, so it didn't say that I'd done it. So yeah, so I'm redoing it again. Hey, dude, it's easy for me. I'm literally running through it, so like, I like it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It makes me wanna see if they're actually gonna do a Dead Space 2.
Here's one for you. Do you feel like, you know, when we were on about the combat ages ago, and we said like they were going to switch up the combat, do you feel like they've messed it up a little bit? And the reason why I say this, I don't mean it like that. I should really reword it. Hi, Sky. What I mean is, like, you know, when I said to you, I think they're going to buff the necromorphs, and then they did for the whole damage thing when you first get weapons. You know, yeah. So it feels like they're harder to kill when you first got the weapons. What do you think about some of the weapons, like the flamethrower and stuff? Because I'm finding the flamethrower at its base level pretty useful.
Flamethrower with just the firewall, breaks it.
Yeah, the firewall's really good.
Because the necromorphs generally don't want to go through unless you're facing the hunter necromorph.
Oh yeah, hi Proof.
If you upgrade the flamethrower just to do the firewall, and just have it as like a connected gun to just fall back on, flamethrower on its primary shoot, you know, when it shoots its flame out, doesn't seem to do that much.
Yeah.
But the firewall does what you need it to do, you know, stop necromorphs from chasing you. I found some of the guns they debuffed. Like, the only gun that I feel like they buffed out and changed patterns, you got the flamethrower, you got the line gun. I think the...
Is the line gun any better? Or do you reckon it's about the same?
About the same. It just strips all the meat off.
God damn it.
The Spartan laser one's really good if you upgrade it.
Oh yeah, when the contact beam.
Yeah, when it starts getting a bit more stronger necromorphs, it doesn't really. It just pushes them back a bit.
I'm dealing with, you know, when you go back to, I think it's engineering or something, and you first find the tentacle ones that are annoying. There's one of those that's kind of chipping away at my health slowly, or I'm trying to use the contact beam on it, but ow.
Like the pistol, you would think is going to be the better weapon, but I upgraded that when I first started, but it just felt like...
Oh my god.
It felt like Dead Space 3's pistol, but a bit pushed up. Like, I don't mind it, because they don't want to break the game, and like, you have to go out and actually find the upgrades for your guns instead of like just going to a desk and literally upgrading your gun from moment one, if you understand what I'm coming from.
It's like, don't get me wrong, I like the game and everything. It's just I feel like some of the gameplay changes throw you off a little bit and have you being like, wait, what? You know?
Yeah, I don't mind going back on myself. It's just I don't mind fighting a lot of necromorphs, that's the point anyway, so
I am pretty much screwed here right now. I've got hardly any ammo and I'm fighting one of those stupid tentacle ones that's on like really low, so even if I beat it I'm gonna end up with no ammo. That is really bad. Because I've only got the flamethrower. The flamethrower and 50 pulse rifle ammo. That's it.
See, what I would tell you to do is pick a weapon that helps you in the short to medium range, and then it helps you in that helps you in the long range.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to go for. It's mainly this bit with the stupid tentacle things. Oh wait, what? What the heck? Oh!
Did you
oh no! I'm
find
gonna get
Nicole's secret room?
Yeah, I did.
You know, behind the shower thing.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for stuff, like, cause you get an achievement for finding out who actually the hunter is.
Oh, nice.
And it lots of backstory on that, and you actually find, you know, certain caveats as well, like why Nicole's on the Ishimura.
Oh right, I get you. So they've gone into that a little bit more.
Yeah, in the comic books, like in the comic, it's like gives you an inkling why Nicole and Isaac are like not working together. So in this, it literally shows you. I like the little dialogues. I actually like the alternate ending. It's really funny. It just literally puts a smile on my face.
Don't mind me. I'm still trying to see if I beat this tentacle thing because I literally have like no ammo left, and that's
I'm a
unusual.
bit disappointed with the colony bit because I would have thought like they would have extended the colony, and you know, like you know, brung in from the Wii game.
Oh yeah.
You know, like dialogue from that, or you know,
but they
like
didn't.
little written. No.
Aww.
Or the comic book where it's about the colony, what's happening on the colony before the Ishimura comes, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
All this so much rich storyline that they could have grabbed.
They're not bothered.
They've not bothered. Like, I thought they would have, like, you know what? Let's extend the colony, like, make Isaac Clarke go a bit more further in the colony.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Makes sense.
It would make sense, wouldn't it? Like somebody said like they're gonna bring DLC out where you're in the colony, but I don't see the point because the moment you get rid of the marker and get rid of the hive mind, Isaac Clarke's on a spaceship going into space. So
yeah.
Unless you're gonna do like what Dead Space 2 did, where they give you DLC but you actually play an alternate person, you know, like the soldier.
Oh yeah.
Like something like that would be great. It's like, hey, do you want to play in the colony a bit? Like where the start of the Necromorph breakouts and stuff like that.
I'm so annoyed here with this tentacle thing. It is kicking my butt and I've only got 2 bars of health left.
Is it the one that drags you?
No. It's literally one of the tiny ones, you know, on the wall. I'm trying to... Yeah. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. It's the last one.
The flamethrower second alternate shot actually does wonders on that.
I'm dead. Got killed. First time I've been killed in the entire game. The you know the ones that attach to the walls?
Yeah, what does the tentacles and shoots little fat
things it was chipping away at my health, and I'm using all my ammo on it, and it's just not having it. And because I've literally got hardly anything. Oh crap, dude!
You can use the flamethrower's second alternate weapon, where you know you just shoot, stasis it when it shoots all the tentacles out.
Yeah.
And then shoots the grenade firewall at it.
Oh, because it'll burn it.
It'll burn it, and whatever's still survived, you just like stasis it again and just shoot the tentacles.
Yeah, because I was doing it like, you know, the classic way of doing it, where you just kill all of the tentacles and then go for it, because it doesn't spit them out as quick in the old one. Yeah,
they buffed it up.
I noticed.
And the harder difficulty it's on, the quicker it shoots out the balls.
Yeah, I have it on the hardest difficulty.
The hardest difficulty right now, and I'll shoot one of them, and then it's just popping 2 out quickly, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, it's doing that to me. It's just throwing out one after the other and kicking my butt here. It's the first one you find as well. Normally it wasn't this bad on the original, but like you said, they've buffed everything, so...
They've buffed a lot of the necromorphs on this. Like, have you noticed they haven't got the drooling acid ones anymore?
They have... What, the ones that slow you down?
Yeah, you know the ones that literally walk and spit acid on you?
They've still got the acid spitters.
No, the acid spitters, but not the ones that literally vomit acid on you.
Ah, okay.
The acid spitters are actually from Dead Space 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're more looking like, you know, the alien species on that planet from number 3. If you look at them, they don't look human. It's the ones that are green and mouldy. They literally look like the necromorphs from the planet.
Yeah.
They started, the eyes go green. If you've noticed the little green eyes. Really...
Oh. Dude, you were right. I don't know whether you're watching stream or not, but oh my god, I'm glad you mentioned that. Damon says they should do a DLC where you play as the crew who raids the Ishimura after the events of Dead Space 1. I think it's called Dead Space Ignition, the motion comic.
Yeah, that would actually be a good idea.
I agree with what you said, Sean. They should have included something from the Wii game, because the Wii game was really good. I've still got it.
That's what I was hoping for, because you know when they do the trailer and that?
Yeah.
They literally said, like, they've got all the comic books, the movies, well, the anime movies, and the Wii game, and the history from 2 and 3 as well, so they were gonna, like, you know, take bits and bobs from it, and I'm like, if you want to extend the game and, like, do something good, do the Wii game, and also the comic book with, like, you know, the crew that actually land on the ship to save it, and then take it back to Titus Station. You know what I mean? It's like...
I'm just having a look here at nodes and stuff. Sky says, why not add a Battle Royale DLC? Jeez. Proof said, killing with fire always works. I'm definitely going to focus on the flamethrower on this one, I think. Like, the flamethrower is just good overall.
Yeah, the flamethrower is, like... I've got the pistol fully maxed out.
I'm slowly doing that now.
Playthrough. And then the flamethrower, just even though it's fully upgraded, all I use is the firewall, because it blocks everything in. Just enough so you can deal with them. And then they have debuffed the you know, the bigger version than the pistol. I think it's the line gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they debuffed it. You know, the main shot, but the second one where it gives like little laser mines.
Yeah.
They're strong, but if the necromorph just walks over them and it doesn't phase them, then there's no point using them. So with the line gun, I just walk away from it. I just put it in my inventory and just say, alright, I've got it.
The hell? What do you think about the, you know, when you first went on it, what did you think about the lighting on it? Because, like, I judged it way too early. I was like, I'm not so sure about the lighting, it feels too bright, and then next minute, you know, oh crap, the optional thing comes in of being able to turn the lighting on or off.
I liked it until it started getting to a point where I'm like, alright, the lights are off, not really that scary, and when I'm listening to my music, I'm like, alright, if a necromorph hits me, I'm gonna deal with it. The environment's brilliant when it does it. You know, you can tell the marker's messing with you because it starts turning the lights off.
Yeah, I mean, I like it because, like, it kind of gives you a different sort of option for the environment, but also, you know, it's one of those things where it could be argued, like, yeah, it should be dark to begin with, but it's like, I get the reason why they do it that way, you know, it's so that it's got something else for you to interact with, and it makes it more interesting, which is really cool. You know.
Well, the fog makes me laugh.
The fog?
Have you seen it?
No.
Like, if you're running back in general normal, the same area over and over again, where it'll either have the room pitch black and have, like, the tint of the marker light,
Yeah.
or the lights just flickering on and off. The next one is, like, a misty fog.
Huh.
You know, like, it'll show up. If it shows up, generally there's going to be a necromorph chasing you or trying to kill you.
Interesting.
I do like it that it encourages you to go back out and, you know, like, get higher ranks so you can actually go in other areas.
Yeah.
Because even though you don't have to, it encourages you to do that, because if you don't do it, you don't get better upgrades to your gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all enticed to force you, well, not force you, but encourage you to go to level 3 doors and stuff like that.
I need to go back to certain areas and check stuff, you know, to make sure I've got the clearance.
Yeah,
hey,
so
classic.
you know what?
Oh, there we go.
You know when you go into your main icon inventory,
yeah,
it'll show you what your classification is on the bottom side. Plus, how much air you will intake if you go out in the, you know, space.
Yeah.
And then it'll show you your armor as well. So if you've upgraded your suit enough, it'll actually show you on the literal bottom left side.
I think I'm up to the Hunter. I'm just going to use one of the workbenches that's nearby.
The Hunter will regenerate quicker.
Oh.
If you shoot all its limbs off.
I know I said I wanted hard on this, but goddamn. What is another one I gotta ask you about? Because it's definitely more interesting for me. I keep trying to listen out because of the sounds and everything. What do you think about the idea that they introduced? Because you've probably experienced it already. About you think you've cleared an area out, and then you'll just find like a bunch of necromorphs coming back into that area.
Yeah, it's the AI basically trying to slow you down. And
Yeah.
You know, when I was telling you that the AI literally is forced, like I was speed running it, and the AI was constantly throwing little hordes at me to stop me from literally running in areas without getting attacked.
It's doing that to me now. It's like I find that it'll either throw, you know, a couple of necromorphs at me that are kind of cannon fodder, or like on one of the previous areas I went to, it turned around and went, so here's a bunch of stalkers, well, slashers, sorry, and then we'll also throw, I think it was one of the infectors in and a bunch of other ones, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not sticking around for that. You know, it ended up with like 6 of them on me.
If you do run away from them and just leave them in that area,
yeah,
sometimes they'll just stay in that area. And if you have to run through that area, they'll be there for you.
Ah.
So it's like the game's saying, maybe you'll come back to that area and them necromorphs are still going to be there. Or maybe you won't, or a different set of necromorphs are going to be there.
Who knows?
Or, you know what, you may want to kill them before you come back here, because they may still be here. And if you're on low health as well.
Here's one for you as well. Do you feel like the AI is slightly dumber? Because I've noticed that it doesn't path as close to you as before. You know, like in the first game, how on the 360, if you went in, say, another room that was pretty close to where a necromorph was, and you hadn't killed it, it would jump into the vent and then jump down at one of the closest vents towards you. I feel like sometimes they don't do that as much, or sometimes they don't feel like they're as smart in terms of what the combat is like.
Well, some necromorphs, how can I put it? Some necromorphs coded not to chase you.
Huh.
No matter what, they'll go in the vent and wait
weird.
till you come back in that area.
Yeah.
And then jump out and try and kill you. Or you'll go in the next room over where there is clearly a vent there that the Necromorph should jump through and carry on chasing you. But they're just not coded to do that.
Strange.
Yeah, it's very strange how they've done it, but the way they've done it is like, even though they showed you trailers and the gameplay where they're like, oh, this Necromorph will home in on you, and if it can't get to you, it'll go in the same room as you in the other area.
Yeah.
It generally doesn't do that.
Maybe it's a bug with the AI or something? I don't know.
Well, because on the forums they've been like sending like the video to him and saying, look, you told us like it would literally follow us into this area.
What's going on?
It's not. What's going on? They'll literally just stand near the door, and you're like, wait a minute, that shouldn't happen. The Necromorph should just like literally run away, and if it can't get to you, it'll run back in the vents until you actually come back in that area. But yeah, they've in a couple of scenes I've just ran through thinking the Necromorphs are chasing me, and no, they'll just disappear. Like, you know where they've said like certain areas are free zones? Well,
yeah.
No zone is a free zone anymore. It's like all open to you.
Yeah.
There's actually free zones that a Necromorph cannot get to you.
Oh yeah.
You know where you first start the game and you can't use the tram to get to the medical ward?
Yeah.
And you've got to go through the side passage to get to the medical ward?
Yeah.
Just before you go on the lift to go down to the medical ward pathway, where you get the telekinesis attachments in the next room. That area where the lift is, that's a safe zone. No Necromorph can go up there where the safe computer is and the workbench.
Interesting.
And I've had like 10 Necromorphs underneath me, like just walking around, because they'll never come up to that area.
I'm just gonna do the bit with Nicole. Just give me a sec. I'm just listening out for stuff. Oh, you know where you first meet Nicole's hologram?
Yeah.
There's the hunter.
All survivors, please join us.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clark.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Make us whole.
Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Isaac.
Interesting.
Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice. Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think you're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
Huh. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
telekinesis when you get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use it again. I noticed there might be a couple of items near him. Oh wait, can I not get out of here? Do I have to?
You've got to like wait till like off the original one. You've got to wait till thingy opens the door.
I shouldn't waste ammo then.
Yeah, you pretty much got to either waste telekinesis or ammo to like weaken him down a bit.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna have to chew his legs off with the assault rifle if I can. Oh, crap. Dude, you're right about him being tanky.
Yeah, he'll just soak up every bullet you've got.
I can't remember which way it was. That way.
I learned that the hard way. He will follow you as well, lad.
Yeah, does he follow you all the way?
Coming. Yeah, he'll follow you all the way until you get to the safe zone.
No, I think I forgot about the crawly things. It's almost like I'm playing like Dennis here at this point. No. Oh my
got
god.
health, lad, just heal.
I don't. I'm on like one.
Just...
Can I? Oh,
get it.
Can I go in the store? Are they?
After it's finished talking. But sometimes be careful because the necromorph will jump down.
Yeah.
Trying to kill you.
Dude, what's with that sound?
What, the screaming or something?
No, it's the violin playing. I think it's, because I didn't kill the tiny ones, I just ran away from them.
Oh yeah, it'll linger, lad.
That's annoying.
And they'll be there as well when you come back. You've got to go back as well, so...
Dude, I'd forgot about them putting that there, and then next minute, when you were like, this is the creepy crawly ones, I was like, wait, what? And then next minute, I'm seeing the press X button, and my health draining real fast, and I'm like, no!
Have you been upgrading your suit as well?
I've upgraded the suit fully, it was the first thing I did.
Good.
It was, because like, in the first game, the best thing to do was always upgrade it.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, it's got to be done, so I focused on upgrading it first because I thought it might make it easier. Where do I have to go now? Is it behind me? Yeah, it is. He must have maxed out his stasis ability. Yeah, that's one thing for you. With Mercer, I'm not so sure about making him a bad guy so early on because I actually liked the mystery of him. In the original.
Yeah. Well,
you didn't know whether he was a bad guy or not.
Yeah, in this, he's... Well, because you play it, like... I was like...
Oh!
I can see people would probably think he is the bad guy in this.
Oh,
but
crap.
Even if I wasn't like, Oh, dude, you like this.
Yeah, I'm getting screwed up. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude.
he'll just walk through it, lad.
Yeah, I'm trying to deal with the rest of the necromorphs at the same time. Oh my god.
Yeah, watch out, lad. You've got a baby as well running around.
What?
Literally just saw him running past your legs.
I don't see anything because it's that
one that's
dark.
just spat at you.
Hang on, where is he? Maybe I have to put that in there, I'm not too sure. Oh! Oh, I can hear the baby now.
The baby's a bit more difficult, I've found. Even if you take one of the arms off, they'll just carry on trying to get you.
Oh! I think that was something there, I'm not quite sure. No, can we just get into the ER hall? Oh no, wait, why am I in the hallway? That's a bad move, Dave. He's gonna follow me through the next vent.
He won't follow you, but the necromorphs will.
Right, okay.
Just be alert with like a baby or the walker ones, because sometimes they'll let you walk a bit ahead and then they'll come from behind.
Thank you very much, Classic. Yeah, because of us doing this is kind of like a dual commentary. Sorry if I end up being delayed with my reactions to chat. Oh, Emergency equipment. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the line gun. At least it gives me more ammo for it.
Yes, it does. It does.
I'll tell you what, first time round on this, even though I've played the other one like a bunch, especially because of the way they've buffed and nerfed certain things, combat just feels a bit crazy. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, lad.
Oh crap. Wrong button. Oh. Right, so if I... line racks. Where would I find line racks? In the next minute, line racks. Because it's got ammo, I'm going to have to use it. The hell is that?
Also, you know the little side missions that it's got on the mission bar?
Yeah.
To select them to, like, you know, start doing them. Because you'll have ones that are red, and then you'll have ones that are yellow. The yellow ones you can actually do, but you can only... To highlight them on the map, you actually have to, like, click them.
The hell? Oh, baby from behind. Did we get that then?
And they're an instant kill them
Okay.
thingy ones on the wall, so don't let them hit you.
Oh, yeah, like normal.
Yeah.
The hell did I just... Oh, there we go, line rack. Yeah, I thought they'd be, like the original one. I'm actually glad I had the flamethrower grenade there, but the problem is I don't now. I like the music in here, though. The music definitely gets you going. So I need to go that way, but I need ammo, so... See if I've left anything over here. Yeah, I want to do, you know, all the side missions and stuff.
You can, because if you go in the mission bar, you've got your main missions, and then you've got your side missions that you can choose to do if you wanted to.
Yeah, because of all the extra stuff that they'll give me.
Yeah.
Is that something over there? Oh, I see. It's Harris's info. Totally not something rummaging around in the vents there. Oh, I like it. I like it because it's almost like, you know, when you first playing this, it feels like it's almost like the first time again, you know, where you have to get used to the game and how it plays.
Yeah.
And what weapons are good and what aren't. And then once you've got used to that, then you're running through it, no problem. Yeah, I'm not so sure about, like I was saying, about Mercer being shown as the bad guy immediately from the beginning. You know, more or less, it's a really weird approach to it. A bit like some of the other bits, you know, that they've done where characters are either a little bit more obvious or what. You know, like, for instance, the whole thing of, you know, Kendra versus the main security guy, the main security chief, and the main security chief on this isn't suspicious at all. He's pretty innocent no matter what, based on how he talks to you and everything. Whereas she comes across as massively suspicious, whereas in the original, it's like they're both pretty suspicious. It's just one of them is trying to spin one against the other, and it seems a little bit more subtle that way. I don't know.
It does. I do agree with what you're saying there, lad.
Oh. It almost feels like what they're trying to do is they put a... oh, jeez. They put a load of information in it, and then they're trying to deliberately cram everything in, you know, to make sure that they're set up for, like, the next stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole thing of, like, with Convergence. We didn't hear about Convergence until the second game, but here we have Mercer already talking about it, and I'm like, wait, what?
He was right. Air quality is dropping shipwide. Something's poisoning the oxygen.
I'll be going to hydroponics real soon.
Air supply.
You said we could fix it.
You get to enjoy that area then.
There has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Door protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience. Toxic hazard detected.
Oh crap. Oh!
What? Oh, you in...
One of the pregnant ones rushed me. Because they don't need her, it's a bit nuts. Whoa! Ow, come on!
Emergency vent controls at the security checkpoint. Go! I'll try to lock him out.
Oh no. I goofed.
Oh, you goofing there, lad.
Yeah, I know, I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna have to take the hit. There it is. I keep trying to find out which way I'm going, you know, because the lighting.
It's... Yeah, just go through them doors there, lad.
I've got no stasis either, which makes it even worse. Okay. Dude, I only just got that health back as well from before.
You gotta go back in there.
It's already that bad.
I'm getting you faster with your cryogenics.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back with where the little ones are. At least I can take out the little ones with the flamethrower. Yeah. What's more annoying for me at the moment is feeling like I've literally got no money because it's all going on health. No. It's
that's generally what I felt when I'm playing this hard difficulty, lad. It's literally nobody like adds up. Like it literally just disappears.
So you said the line gun isn't as good?
Line gun's not as good because it the main shot just, you know, where on the original one you felt like it was a bigger version than the pistol, but just a bit debuffed down. Yeah. That doesn't feel like that on this one, lad. You could buff it out if you want, but
it's not as good.
I've had that gun fully upgraded, and on hard difficulty it wasn't really doing out for me.
Trying to see how much ammo I've got for everything. Oh, I'm gonna need flamethrower ammo. Dude, I figure if I get rid of the line gun, move that to storage, sell the ammo for it, and use the ammo and whatever money I've got now to buy some flamethrower fuel, some plasma cutter stuff, and some health. Think I'll be good.
With the Spartan gun, you never you're limited to what it can drop because you on the shop you can't buy the ammo for that.
Yeah, I imagine that's because of how good it is.
It's overpowered. Yeah.
Okay, let's do. I'm going all in on ammo and everything this time.
Because I got challenged, could I go for the entire game with just that laser gun?
Yeah.
So when I got it, I put everything in the safety box and just used that gun.
How'd it go?
It went alright, because if you only equip that gun, the Necromorphs only drop that ammo.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand what I mean? It's
the way that Resident Evil works as well. It's if you're only using like a pistol and a TMP, it will only drop that ammo.
Yeah, it's the same like in Dead Space 1, isn't it? If you don't like start using the guns, they won't drop the ammo, they'll only drop the ammo. I've only just started playing the hardest difficulty, you only get one save.
Oh,
to,
wait, on
the original
Impossible?
one. Yeah, Impossible, you get one save and one life only.
That's messed up.
Yeah, so on top of that, there's a corruption issue, so like if you die the second time when you load the original save up,
Yeah.
there's a chance that it'll swap your difficulty to hard.
Oh. It's like a full-on bug then.
Yeah, it's a full-on bug, so like let's say you make it to hydroponics on the hardest difficulty and save it.
Yeah.
And let's say you die like 2 seconds later and you're, you know what, I'll load it back up. And then you die again in the same area because, you know, it's got a bit overwhelming. The game will literally just switch it to hard without telling you. So you'll go through it and it'll start saving regular.
Huh.
Hard difficulty automatically saves. In Incredible, you literally have to save it yourself. And you only get one save. If you save it again, it'll save as hard. So it's really like the patch today, what they've sent out is like trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Because there's a bug literally like.
What the?
Oh,
dude!
Oh, you're getting
overwhelmed?
like I did the other day.
What the hell? Oh my god!
At least you're not getting chased by like 10 necromorphs, lad.
I might as well be how hard it's going in on me. I just spent all my money on ammo and the ammo's gone. Classic says, how's your project? It's going good, Classic. Thank you very much. I've been animating all day, so this is my little break for it. Oh my god. I love the way I was like, it's hitting me too hard here. I can't even get through the door, and then even you were like, dude, it's punishing you hard here. It's cause like you, I've been trying to, you know, go through it how I remember. And I think because I've been progressing and I've only really died to, you know, the centrifuge.
Yeah.
I died once to the centrifuge when I figured out it was going the opposite direction to what it normally used to. And I was like, oh, okay. And then to be even worse, it stuck a necromorph slasher halfway around, which I wasn't expecting. So, of course, the timing was wrong. And I was thinking to myself, oh, this is bad, this. And then next minute, I'm dead. So I couldn't do anything about that. And then the other time I've died, I think, is that one that I just had. Where I was just
I've died twice in this. I've died from the wall ones because I thought I killed it.
Yeah.
So I walked up to, like, you know, grab the ammo because I only had like 2 shots left. So I thought I'll run up and grab it. I realised it hadn't died, so it just brung its thing out and just killed me automatically.
Oh yeah.
And then the second time, the game glitched out where it sends 3 of them at you, necromorphs, normal ones. It carried on sending them, like.
Oh, infinite necromorphs.
Yeah.
That's messed
so
up.
They
that.
were just jumping out of the
vents,
thing, and I could see them underneath the lift, and I'm like, shouldn't be that much necromorphs, but there was literally 4 underneath me. So what I did, I stasis them and carried on running. And when I carried on running, like 6 more just started running down the ramp in front of me. And then I turned round and then there was another 3 on top of that. And then I just basically got surrounded by necromorphs, literally stabbing me.
Messed up,
That's
that, man.
Yeah. It made me laugh, lad. I've never had that experience, only on Dead Space 3, where they like carried on, you know, railrolling me.
I think the hunter might be after me already. Not too sure. I think I heard it. Hang on.
Like, my mate tried to go on the hardest difficulty, and I was like, why? He went, well, I'm an OG like you. Like, I played it when it first came out. I went, yeah, but you only get one save, and if you've never played it, you know, like this new version, if you've never played it before, you're gonna be lost and you're limited. Next minute, you turn around and goes, "I'm gonna put it on normal."
Well, cause you and me played this originally on the hardest difficulty when it first came out, and you know, I wanted to experience it being a little bit more tense and frightening again. I was like, you know what? I'll go hard straight out the gate instead of like normal or whatever. So at the moment, I'm playing it on like hard and I'm up to hydroponics.
Yeah, I played it
So-
on hard. I enjoyed it, like just getting, you know, and now I'm trying the hardest difficulty because I want to see if I could do it without like dying.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I know the Necromorph's going to be super hard on it.
I don't know if level 3 clearance, do I? No.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Tell you what though, I'm liking the change to, you know, the contact beam, the giant laser.
Yes.
I love the change to the primary fire to that, where it makes it, instead of like a charge, it's like a constant beam. That is so cool. Oh, I'm in cryo. That's not good.
I just want to get the finger foam gun. That's all I want.
Oh yeah, the foam gun that you can get from Dead Space 2.
Yeah, and the other armor for completing on the hardest difficulty. So
For this one, I think all I have to do is take out its legs and then go up into the thing. So if I take out its legs with a contact beam.
also, when you're playing through it on the second playthrough, you know, the new game plus,
Yeah.
it offers you, you know, to get the alternate ending, you've got to collect 12 markers, and they're all scattered across the ship,
Huh.
which was hard as hell to find.
Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy,
Just watch out with this, you know, when you telekinesis the hunter,
Yeah.
it can break out of it quick. I've
Oh.
noticed it, like, in certain areas where telekinesis needs to be used, that will dissolve quicker, if you understand what I mean.
Okay.
So just be wary with it. I find in this area, just trap it, telekinesis, shoot all its limbs off, telekinesis it again, and just get to press the button as quickly as possible.
Okay.
It's all over.
That's the only advice I can give you there, lad.
The foam finger. Wait, so the foam finger is in the game. It makes me think they're gonna do a Dead Space 2 remake. What they're gonna do to a Dead Space 2 remake to make it special? Yeah, they've got the foam finger, I think, in just because of how popular it was off, off Dead Space 2. Please don't run at me.
Well, you didn't have the foam finger in number 1. You had the just
Oh crap.
the pew pew one, didn't you?
That what? I think that was it.
No, because the foam gun was in number 2 one.
The foam gun was in number 2 only.
Transferring specimen to storage.
Yeah, it was the pew pew
Yeah.
gun or the foam finger. That was the hand cannon, you can call it as well. That was in the second game only, but they've put it in this one now.
Isaac, you okay?
Yeah, it's what I want.
When Mercer's gone, he wants to take these things to Earth, Kendra. You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we can
I would have
fix
liked
the
the mark to, you know, like mess with you more.
Keep
Oh
track of
yeah,
Hammond.
bit like in Dead Space
You know,
3.
like, yeah, or you know, like in Dead Space 2, where you could start seeing markers, description and stuff like that, or you know, stuff like. I would have liked the marker to be like more of you know,
For Mercer's
the more you stay on the ship, the more crazy you look. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Science went into that thing.
Maybe I could find out. Figure out what Mercer's up to. If I'm fast, there has to be a DNA scanner.
I
close
do
by.
like that you can actually find the character from
Isaac,
the Dead Space
hydroponic
anime
nest is
movie,
sealed off.
the
You'll need
first one.
another way there.
The
you know, the
security
woman that
chief.
gets sucked out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually grab a node from her.
Holy
like,
crap!
Just like it tells you about like what the security thing was about and that.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know that till I found it, and then I found, I was like,
I think
I
it's
know
Vin.
that person from somewhere.
I was gonna say, isn't it like Vincent or something?
Yeah. I think Vincent is one of the security cards that you've got to get that gives you the MasterCard. Because she was the head security officer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you actually find her body the first time you go out in space on,
in the hangar.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know when it lets you fly out of the hangar a bit?
Yeah.
She's actually there on the opposite side of the entrance you have to go in.
I'm gonna have to,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look at that again. I'm gonna have to go back to the hangar and try and find her, because that's actually pretty cool.
Because you need her to get the master key, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The master key opens the boxes that you randomly finding everywhere.
Yeah, because I've only got the level 2 at the moment. Dude, it's giving me more ammo here, that's great. Damon said that was annoying, just had an internet outage out of the blue. Oof. Why am I getting pings here, left, right, and centre? Hang on. Oh, I see. My boss is messaging me just with potential work for in future. Sweet! Always fun. Oh, okay, where are we? Oh, we're in the tram station. That's a good sign. Oh, dude, I'm loving this lighting. That reminds me, did you find, Peng? Did you find
Peng's
the Peng
near
trophy?
the end.
Oh, it's near the end.
It's not in the hangar deck anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think it's in the hangar. Primarily because if it was, it'd be a little bit too easy to get it, because of flying around all over the place.
But there are, what is it? Treasure boxes that are 10,000 in credits. You can get the first one actually in the medical area first time.
Huh.
Wait
a minute.
I need help badly.
I'm gonna go to the hangar now and see if I can find Vincent for a laugh outside, because it says I need to go there anyway, so...
Now I'm gonna have to restart that end.
I like the way there's no loading screens either. Yeah,
there's
nice.
no loading screens. Also, when you're using the tram,
yeah,
there's like a little Easter egg on it.
Oh?
Really, really good. So when you're using the tram to go to the one side of the map to the other,
yeah,
at some point it'll just stop, and something's like grabbing it and pulling on it, and then it'll just let go, and then you won't. Isaac actually, there is a script where you'll actually go, "What was that?" And it's like linked number 2, where you have to use the tram area to run to the other side of the map anyway. Instead of using the tram, you actually have to walk to the other side of the map. So it's like a little nod to that.
That's neat.
I like the little teddy bears everywhere. Have you seen them?
No.
Like in certain areas. So there's a teddy bear in the medical ward.
Yeah.
That's dressed up like a doctor, and there's another one dressed up like a nurse. And they're just dotted around, so you'll get one. There's a teddy bear in hydroponics, there's a teddy bear in engineering, there's a teddy bear in the cargo area as well. That's like dressed up like an engineer as well. So it's really funny. I've been like, what the hell's with these teddy bears? And then you've got engineer crabber, which is literally a crab with engineer uniform stuck on a shelf. And I was like, what the hell? And then I find like Nurse Frogger, she's like in the medical ward, and then you got a fox or it's a rabbit as a doctor. Yeah, it's really weird. And then you've got in the crew deck, you've actually got a captain version. It's just weird, like little furry animals dotted everywhere, like little nods, you know, to the Oh yeah.
That reminds me, you know, the hangar again, the flight lounge.
Yeah.
I had 2 necromorphs that chased me into it, but they couldn't get through the door and they were stuck behind there. It was so funny. I ended up laughing at it for ages on stream because I was just like, hey.
Right, so you know them double doors you're going through right now?
Uh-huh.
To the hangar there. So
I can go 0G here right now. Hang on. Not yet. I need to go through the other ones.
No, the only way you're gonna go 0G is by restarting it. Because that area is blocked off now. But if you go through them doors, I'll tell you where it is.
Okay.
So you know when the big doors open up?
Yeah.
And you actually fly through that area. Where it's on the right that you have to go to fly down.
Oh yeah, yeah, down the hole.
It's on the opposite side.
So over here.
She's literally there with a security badge flying in the air with her. You have to pick it up so it helps you to create the master key at near the end.
I must have missed it a little bit.
Yeah, so I only found that out because I thought, you know what, I'll just go around in a circle and see, like, they've said, like, they're bringing people, that, you know,
whoa.
comic books and that.
The hell was that?
You getting attacked there?
By what?
Is it a baby? I think it might have been a baby shooting at you, lad.
Honestly, I have no clue.
So yeah, lad, if you're ever going to do another run through, when you get to that bit where Thingy lets the gravity come off so you can actually fly around, go to the other side of the opposite side to where you need to go. You'll actually find her flying in the air.
Okay. Did you get hit by debris? Says Damon. I'm not sure.
No, you look like you were getting chased by a baby and you were getting shot at.
I don't know whether I took any damage or what there. Just hope there are no necromorphs in this area again until in a bit. I don't even remember having to come through here to begin with. Wonder if there's anything in the bathroom I haven't picked up.
If you go into your map, it'll tell you why you're gonna go that way.
Okay. Give me a sec. Oh! Hello!
Oh, you got a necromorph. That's the first time I've saw one there.
Yeah, I've had that before.
I've had the little baby ones come out the toilet chasing me. you know the ones that are held by the fat ones.
Yeah.
Well,
10 grams hungry moody, says classic. Yeah, that's the second time I've been attacked in or near a bathroom in this. Let's see what it says. Navigate, action, legend, recenter, change mission. Ah, there we go. Find the autopsy. Find autopsy location in engineering. Scan tissue sample. Ah, okay. Side missions. Engineering. Medical.
So if they've got yellow over them, it means you can go to them. If they've got a red over them, it means you've got to wait till something opens up.
Ah, I get you.
So, in it, like, I played my first playthrough and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to see like stories from my girlfriend and other characters.
Yeah, what's going on?
And I realised I wasn't doing the side missions, so when the side missions were popping up to tell me go certain areas, I was ignoring them. And then on my second playthrough, every side mission that popped up, I literally just followed. And went out my way to do them. like certain areas will open up to you, and it'll actually, when a new area opens up, it just get in a safe area and look at your map to see if it's gone yellow. If it's gone yellow, just go straight for it and don't do the main mission until you've done the side mission. If you understand what I mean, because you may not get a chance to do it.
I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical. He said something about
The Pong treasure was took out of it. The only like nod to that is when you actually get to the crew deck and find a trophy version of it.
Huh.
Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working
So it is there, it's just like, it's telling you, you know what, we're not going to give you 10 grand straight off the bat. You literally have to work for it.
I mean, it was 50 on the original, if I remember rightly. Sell Peng and get 50 grand for it?
I'm lodging a complaint. Everyone knows Aegis 7 needs help.
And, like, there is, you can get 10 grand off the bat easily when you get to the medical ward. Because, you know, areas that have been shot out in space.
Yeah.
If you can actually see objects flying in space when it opens up, and there are some, you can generally find treasure in, you know, the treasure nodes.
Yeah.
Like, there is 2 red ones that you can get before you get to engineer or the crew deck, so...
I'll do medical again, because I need to go do Nicole's side one. Did anyone have a fast... had a fast through the platform yet? Says Classic. I did, lol. I glitched before. I guess I gotta play the remake, not the 360 ver. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Like, I'm wondering about this this cutscene that you're on about, Sean. You know, in the tram. Now, I think the tram is the Dead Space 2 one. You know, asset-wise.
It is the asset from number 2.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it
number
looks familiar.
One's a bit smaller.
That, and they looked a bit boxy, if I remember rightly.
The funniest thing is, lad, you know where the baby shoots that guy?
Yeah.
I got it to T-pose. The guy to T-pose, and he literally lived all the time. He didn't die. I took a screenshot of it on my Xbox account and sent it to the dev saying, is this character supposed to T-pose? Like, the way you can glitch him to do that is like, you know, when you go in, you could literally run back out and he'll just T-pose. When he's running towards you to the glass, if you run back out and don't see him, he'll T-pose. So when you go back there, the baby will do its animation to kill him, but he'll just T-pose and then he'll just turn around when you come in to look at you.
That's strange.
It's very strange.
Classic says, oh, I mean, I went through the platform like I glitched. Sorry, says Classic. It's fine, Classic. It's no big deal. The tram jump scare is so good, says Damon. Oh, it's going to be interesting when that happens.
Yeah, first time it happened to me, I did jump because I thought, wait a minute, have they put like
something in here
to drag the tram away or something?
Baby. Yeah, you got me hyped now. One thing that I was kind of upset about with this is that you can't kick the baby immediately. You know, as soon as you first meet one, the first thing it does is jump on you and then you can kick it. You can't do that on this one. It doesn't allow you to kick it straight away. Oh.
It's abuse, that lad.
It's just one of those things. I found it funny in the original, you know.
I know you do, lad.
Oh,
I don't think they put the kicking animation in, or they have, but it's like, bro, to do.
I'll have to try and get it, because that was cool for just laughs. Should have seen it.
On your map as well, it'll show you what level 2 doors are around. If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
on. So, like...
So you can keep an eye on what you're grabbing.
Yeah, so if your character's just unlocked level 2, your map, you can literally look around your map and find out where there is a level 2 in which area as well. Like, I literally got the Ishimura down to a T on this. Like, I'll know where there's a level 2 straight away.
What have a feeling I'm gonna get wrecked.
You shouldn't have an enemy while that's doing its thing. Because that's like it's a pre-programmed area that it shouldn't do that when you're testing that sample.
Rig tracking is available to trace possible contagion. Authorize.
Harris, what did Mercer do to you? Authorize.
Syncing logs and points of interest to Rig Locator. Thank you for your commitment to public health.
Okay. Hey, I'm getting more of the whispering as well. That's one thing that I kind of missed out on from the very beginning, and I couldn't remember whether it happened more as you go on or what was, you know, the whispers.
Yeah.
It was one of those where I was like, dude, I want to be able to hear the whispers here, because I remember, like, everybody in chat was saying they were creepy, but I remember when I'd got over playing it and getting really freaked out about this the first time on the 360, the subsequent times where I'd speedrun it, I'd just be sat there listening to all the whispers, just having a good time.
A guy's recorded, you know the ones with the bombs on its arm?
Yeah.
The walkers or something they're called. Somebody's recorded that they talk.
Ooh.
They're scripted to talk, like they won't like make sense.
But they
like,
just shout random stuff.
Yeah, but it's in a different language. Like if you've heard the Ishimura, it's not in English sometimes, it'll be in Japanese or it'll be in Spanish or German. And them necromorphs are actually scripted to speak, but they don't make any sense. So you'll think that there's a character speaking behind you, but it's actually them walking to kill you. You know what I mean?
Oh crap!
To hit you with the bomb and that.
Maybe. I'm back in medical.
I see which one. Yeah, I see where.
Try and find Harris's, you know, his ICU bed. Oh, the baby didn't even give me anything. Oh, no, it did. Another one that I don't like is, and it's only a tiny one, you know, the stomp animation.
Yeah.
The sound that comes with it doesn't feel as impactful, you know, as on the 360. Like, I don't know, man. I was listening to the 360 sounds before I did the stream, and the stomp has so much thud to it when you use it.
Yeah, I probably would see that, lad.
It has so much thud to it, but
I've been using the stomp. You see?
It's one of the things I've been using the most. You should have seen it when I first started. I was on hard, and I'm just going toe-to-toe with all the necromorphs, you know, in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
I'm just totally wailing on them with my bare fists. I was like, this is messed up. This is like all kinds of messed up. I shouldn't be doing this. Yeah. Wait. Dude.
Yeah, I'm watching it. See what I mean?
What the hell?
He'll not go in the thing, he'll just stay there like a lemon. Like I said, some necromorphs are not scripted to go in the vents, they just stay there and wait for you to come in that area again.
I can't wait for a patch that. You know, that's gonna be so good. Working on my project as I listen to you, says Classic. It's so fun. Thank you very much, Classic. Hope you're enjoying. Don't get me wrong, even though they do silly stuff like that, like, honestly, I don't mind it. It could be worse. The game could be, like, completely unplayable. You know, so...
Oh, yeah.
Because I know some people will... What the... Oh. I know some people really have a go at that, and it's like, yeah, no, I understand, but in a day and age when most games are just completely buggy as hell now, that being like some of the most minimal stuff ever, you know, it's not really a big deal. It doesn't affect gameplay too much. It's passable. You know. It's like it's very minor compared to, say, having most of the game not working. I just hope that they patch it in future.
Yeah. I think it probably just needed another QA test team go through it a bit.
Aye.
Necromorphs have provided all the material I could ask for. And the infector variant has provided a key insight. Implanting the material directly into the brain renders optimal results. Of course, that requires puncturing the frontal bone just above the glabella.
Please, no.
Don't worry. It's been sterilized.
Oh, jeez. That is one messed up audio lag.
Oh, you're finding all the audio log with him? Yeah.
Yeah. And I heard a necromorph around here somewhere, but I don't know what it is. I like using the plasma cutter as a flashlight as well now. You know, in dark areas.
Oh yeah, like the flashlight out of number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, that was the bed, okay.
I was recording. Here, look up.
Okay, so here's Harris.
Just a sliver of bone between us and Marcus. Relax. It won't be like ages 7 and that unpleasantness with your nurse.
Wasn't a nurse when I did that. This errand you want me to do in ore storage. The miners won't like it.
They're probably as narrow-minded as the miners in the colony is.
Huh.
Tormenting someone or being very different. Don't make this a good scare. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Wait, so Harris is willingly getting a bolt gun to the head. At
Yeah.
least it looks like a bolt gun.
Easy. Science is material in the right region of the brain.
Oh God. I can see the Marcus codes. It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The Marcus speaks. We can answer.
Tell me how.
Ooh.
Related rig activity.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. It wants me to investigate ore storage now. Which is in the mining deck anyway,
Yeah,
so...
so you would not be able to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I like how they've done this, you know, with like interconnecting the story and everything with the other parts of the series. But I still stand by, it's kind of, it reminds me of, you know, like the Halo remakes a little bit with the way that they've done the story. It's like,
Yeah.
they've decided, you know, we'll try and connect it all together. But because the later games have a more complex story, when you try and make sense of this one now, it's just kind of all over the place with the details if you don't keep track or fully understand what's been going on. So yeah, it's like, I feel like people are going to get the most out of it if they've played, say, like the trilogy only just, and then, you know, they go back and play this one again. Or, you know, if they were already really big Dead Space nuts that remember all of the story beats, you know, off by heart. I figure that's
I agree with you there.
I figure that's the person that's going to get the most out of the story that way. Whereas, you know, like, I prefer the simplified version, easier to keep track of personally. But you know, it's no big deal. It's still cool and everything. Makes the world a lot more detailed. It's just if you're only after the simplified version, then you end up having to keep track of quite a lot of things that can get a little bit confusing.
Yeah, you pretty much gotta watch like the anime movie and then read the comic books. Like, I see what they've done with it.
Hydroponics.
I wouldn't say it was a complete mess. It's way more detailed, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's detailed than the original.
Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. Just noticed the time as well. I'm going to have to get going in a sec. I'll get to hydroponics and then we'll save it.
Now arriving at hydroponics.
Dude, I thought I'd been grabbed for a moment, you know, in the tram because it looked like it had stopped. I was like, am I experiencing that thing he was on about? Okay, so I remember. I keep looking for all there's Peg. Everyone wants Peg. I keep looking at, you know, all these extra rooms. Repair room to tram repair. Wait, what? Oh, is that one that we came down before? I keep looking at all those extra ones just because it's, you know, it's interesting trying to keep track of where we are and where they've managed to connect everything together.
Yeah.
Now the question is, am I going to get ambushed in the bathroom again? Yes or no? You should try and block that out of your mind as best as possible, since it's awesome and will surprise you, says Damon. Oh, totally. It's got me on edge now a little bit. It's just the whole thing of, I'll probably forget about it if it doesn't happen to me in a little while. And then when it does happen, I'll be like, oh, wait a minute, I remember this. Making sure I got full health at all times here. I agree, Mooney, but that's what gets me. Why anyone can do an updated patch for some games by rewriting the code can be a pain. Why is it most game remakes do this? Yeah, they don't simply, like, just upgrade the code and the graphics and stuff. They have to touch the story. And sometimes I don't agree with them touching the story. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends, really. I can be a little bit critical of certain things, but... Like, let's see how hydroponics turns out, because I swear... this is where we find... Hammond again. Ooh, it's giving me flamethrower gel in here. That's not a good sign. Sean, have you upgraded the flamethrower fully, did you say?
Yeah.
What was it like, fully upgraded again? I can't remember what you said.
Like, the flame's not good, but the wall thing's good.
Everything we grew. My team.
So you want your wall damage to do tons of damage?
Yeah, yeah.
That monster. Please.
Like, the secondary is really good, but the flame, you still gotta put more mass on when you're hitting the enemy with it, so you doesn't kill them straight away.
Have they changed the model for Cross? Because I swear Cross looked way more feminine in the original. Or am I thinking wrong? Because is it Cross and Temple are the ones that get killed by thingy
That's
later
a
on?
different character.
This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross.
You sure?
Survivors. Turn
Is it Dr. Cross?
I'm trying to remember. Because I thought it was Temple and Cross that are in the end, and then they get killed by Mercer in about chapter 10 or 11. Have you played Bloodborne, says Damon? No, I haven't.
If I can find a way to kill it somehow.
She's not in Dead Space. It's actually a... Sorry. She's not in Dead Space 2808. That character.
Hang on.
Disturbance. I want it contained, you understand?
Oh, that should not be playing.
That is really loud. Hang on. Elizabeth Cross. Dead Space. Yeah. No, she is. She's different.
Is.
Yeah, she's different in the original. Where is it? Cross's corpse in the in the original game she has a she's slightly different. She has a ponytail. Yeah, I remember her because she gets killed.
She's automatically dead anyway, isn't she?
She gets killed with Jacob Temple. I don't know whether she's dead or not. Like, I can't remember whether she gets killed and then he gets killed, or whether she's already dead and then Temple gets killed. It's the whole thing of, I don't mind them changing the characters, but it's always awkward to try and get used to a new look of the character when you're so used to seeing the other version, you know? It's like, for instance, if they changed Sarah Connor's look completely in Terminator, I'd probably say the same thing about that. You know, or if they changed, like, they changed the Terminator from Arnold Schwarzenegger to, the guy that played, Ghost Rider in Marvel's, you know, the MCU. I didn't mind Ghost Rider's changing that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's one of those things where the point being that whenever you've got a character design for somebody and somebody's seen it a bunch, you're always going to elicit that kind of reaction when you suddenly change it, no matter what. It's not me being bad or anything because of it, you know, or being a bad person because of it. It's just me pointing out that something is different. You know.
Well, that character's been changed.
Yep.
You know, as well as the outcome of it as well.
Ooh, interesting.
I won't say any more on that one.
Okay, no spoilers. Wasn't there... No, that's later on, where there's a bunch of enemies in here. Damon says, yeah, it's why Tomb Raider was so jarring to me. She looked too different to the original. I was so used to the original. The original Lara Croft is a lot happier than the one in the remakes that makes her look as though she's from Uncharted.
Yeah, I finished the enzyme.
But apart from that, she kind of looks the same.
They must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage.
Tomb Raider Legend and Tomb Raider
is
Underworld are
Isaac
good.
Clarke the same from Dead Space 1 to 3?
Ooh.
Or is he a different character?
I don't know. I was saying this to Jen the other day. I liked Isaac when he didn't talk because it felt like it was more you. You know, I like it when games do that, when they don't give the character much of a voice, because then you feel a lot more immersed. Yeah, it's almost like you become the character. It's like why chutter on about, you know, behind the scenes for like Halo a bunch, because they did the same with Halo. And behind the scenes you can hear him saying, like, in the older Halo games, we deliberately didn't give him a backstory or anything so that the player could self-insert. And it works. People get really attached to that kind of thing because it makes you the hero, you know. Whereas with Isaac talking a little bit too much, it kind of takes you out of it.
Oh, that's bad, that. It's giving me the darker necromorphs.
Oh, the enhanced ones?
Yeah, the hard to kill when you've not upgraded your gun.
I designed a special enzyme to kill it. I just needed liquid nitrogen to complete the synthesis. But the people I sent to medical never came back.
I'm fortunate that it keeps throwing health at me, but...
Oh my god. How?
I don't think I can throw health at an enemy, so...
Into the Leviathan. You can't get into food storage, but there's another way. It's risky.
Riskier than running out of air?
My team has been altered. They're all connected to the Leviathan, breathing out its toxins. That connection goes both ways.
Okay. So if I get to your team and inject them...
The enzyme will be carried right into the Leviathan's heart.
Huh.
Bind the Weezers. And their suffering. And when the Leviathan
Interesting.
is weak enough, we bent the bastard into space.
It's also a strange thing that they've give, you know, these characters actual more to do on the ship with Isaac, because, like, the only other characters we really know that run around in the first one, Kine, Mercer, and Cross and Temple, but you never really come across Cross and Temple. You only hear about them in the audio logs. You see Kine later on, because he's the one that gets you to the shuttle that allows you to go down to the colony. And obviously we see Mercer because he's the bad guy. No, but it's weird coming into contact with all these other characters and them being like, so anyway, help me out here, this has happened, everything's gone to crap, and it's like, well, wait a minute, I thought I was meant to be on the ship alone, what's going on, you know? Like,
well,
again, it's nothing bad.
Remake is literally, they've got a bit more characters that have survived.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing, it does add to it. It's just kind of like, again, it's one of those things where you point out, you're just like, oh, okay. Interesting change.
Well, in the comic books, there is an engineer that survives with what's alternate to Isaac Clarke, but they never meet up.
Huh.
They actually have brought that character in this game. I won't tell you.
I'll find out.
You'll find out.
Okay. Right, people. I'm going to call it there because of the time, because it's like 11 already. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for the company, and I'll talk to you online later on. So, again, thank you. Bye.
Bye.